On October 3, 1945 in Paris, the World Trade Union Conference decided to establish the World Federation of Trade Unions, WFTU. This organization was founded with the primary mission of advocating for the rights of the working class and the underprivileged. With its objective of fighting for workers' rights, the WFTU has become a symbol of solidarity and progress within the global trade union movement. From the 1950s to the 1980s, the WFTU played a pivotal role in supporting labor movements and fighting against colonialism globally. As the wave of national liberation spread across Asia, Africa, and Latin America, the WFTU stood together with oppressed peoples, providing both moral and material support in their struggle for independence. From 2006 to 2022, WFTU held 4 important congresses marking international trade union movement new steps. In 2006, at the 15th Congress in Cuba, WFTU affirmed its determination to fight capitalist globalization, protect jobs and sustainable working conditions. In 2011, the 16th Congress took place in Greece. In the midst of the global financial crisis, WFTU called on trade unions of countries to unite and fight for the rights of workers. In 2016, the 17th Congress in South Africa focused on expanding the role of trade unions in developing nations. Recently, the 18th Congress in Italy in 2022 emphasized the importance of international solidarity, opposition to privatization, and protection of labor rights in the modern era. Over the past 80 years, the World's Federation of Trade Unions, WFTU, has continued to grow, becoming a common home for millions of workers around the globe, fighting for workers' rights and social justice. In this journey, the Vietnam Trade Union, with nearly a century of history in its formation and development, has always been an active member, standing alongside WFTU in the shared mission of advancing the working class. Looking back on the past journey, let's review the important milestones in the construction and development journey of the Vietnam Trade Union. On July 28, 1929, the Bắc Y Red General Assembly, the predecessor of the Vietnam Trade Union, was born, marking an important turning point in the workers' movement and revolutionary trade union activities. Under the leadership of the party and President Ho Chi Minh, the Vietnam Trade Union is constantly growing, accompanying the cause of fighting for independence, building and defending the fatherland. Over the past 95 years, the trade union has always maintained its role of representing, caring for, and protecting the interests of employees, making an important contribution to the development of the country. Throughout history, accompanying the development of the country, the Vietnam Trade Union has proven to be an organization with sufficient bravery and capacity to represent and protect the legitimate and legitimate rights and interests of union members and employees. For more than 70 years, the Vietnam Trade Union has consistently strived to fulfill its role as a responsible member of the WFTU, effectively maintaining and promoting the position of the President of the Vietnam General Confederation of Labor, VGCL, as Vice President of the WFTU. At the WFTU Congress in 2022, the President of the VGCL was re-elected as Vice President of the WFTU. Vietnam has always stood side by side with fellow member organizations to protect the rights and interests of workers, and is ready to host appropriate WFTU activities in the country. Over the past decade, the cooperation between the VGCL and the WFTU has been increasingly strengthened and expanded. The Vietnam General Confederation of Labor fully participated in the 17 and 18 congresses of the WFTU, as well as the meetings of the WFTU Presidential Council. Additionally, It hosted the WFTU Presidential Council meeting in 2016.
Công đoàn Việt Nam luôn tự hào về mối quan hệ gắn bó mật thiết với Liên hiệp Công đoàn Thế giới. Từ khi gia nhập Liên hiệp Công đoàn Thế giới, Công đoàn Việt Nam luôn là một thành viên tích cực, đóng góp vào các hoạt động chung. Trong những năm gần đây, quan hệ hợp tác giữa Tổng Liên đoàn Lao động Việt Nam và Liên hiệp Công đoàn Thế giới thì ngày càng được củng cố và phát triển. Hai bên đã tăng cường chia sẻ những thông tin, kinh nghiệm và phối hợp tổ chức nhiều hoạt động thiết thực nhằm nâng cao năng lực đại diện, bảo vệ quyền, lợi ích hợp pháp chính đáng của đoàn viên, người lao động không chỉ ở trong nước mà còn đóng góp vào phong trào công nhân, hoạt động công đoàn trên khu vực và trên toàn thế giới. Công đoàn Việt Nam cũng đã luôn thực hiện đầy đủ những nghĩa vụ của thành viên, đóng góp có trách nhiệm vào các hoạt động do Liên hiệp Công đoàn Thế giới tổ chức. Việc Tổng Liên đoàn Lao động Việt Nam được Liên hiệp Công đoàn Thế giới lựa chọn đăng cai tổ chức hội nghị Hội đồng Chủ tịch và hội thảo Liên hiệp Công đoàn Thế giới 80 năm hình thành và phát triển lần này một lần nữa đã khẳng định vai trò và vị thế của Công đoàn Việt Nam trong Liên hiệp Công đoàn Thế giới, đồng thời cũng góp phần củng cố cái mối quan hệ bền chặt gắn bó giữa Công đoàn Việt Nam và Liên hiệp Công đoàn Thế giới.
Throughout its journey alongside the World Federation of Trade Unions, the Vietnam Trade Union has not only reaffirmed its active role on the international stage, but has also continuously strengthened its position, making significant contributions to the domestic labor movement. The experience gained and the unwavering spirit of solidarity have served as powerful driving forces, enabling the Vietnam Trade Union to further enhance its role in representing, caring for, and protecting workers' rights while contributing to the country's socio-economic development. In 2024, the Vietnam Trade Union achieved remarkable milestones, reinforcing its role in advocating for and safeguarding workers' rights. The 13th Congress of the Vietnam Trade Union was successfully convened, setting forth 10 key targets, 3 breakthroughs initiatives, and 8 strategic tasks. Immediately after the Congress, its resolutions were effectively implemented through a series of extensive awareness campaigns, attracting widespread participation from trade union officials and members. On November 27, 2024, the 15th National Assembly passed the revised trade union law, providing a more favorable legal framework for trade union activities, further strengthening efforts to attract and protect workers. Additionally, welfare initiatives continue to expand, benefiting over 10.5 million workers with total financial support exceeding 7 trillion Vietnam dong. Notably, in response to the devastation caused by Typhoon Number 3, trade unions promptly assisted thousands of affected workers and launched impactful initiatives such as the Trade Union Saving Books Supporting Workers' Children program. In the economic sphere, the Vietnam Trade Union co-organized the 2024 National Labor Productivity Forum, offering a platform for workers and business leaders to engage in discussions and propose solutions for improving production efficiency. The union also took proactive steps to streamline its organizational structure and combat wastefulness in line with Resolution 02 NQTW, culminating in a national conference on December 4, 2024, to implement directives on cost-saving measures and union restructuring. These achievements continue to affirm the pivotal role and growing influence of the Vietnam Trade Union in this new era. Over the past 80 years, the World Federation of Trade Unions, WFTU, has consistently reaffirmed its pioneering role in protecting the rights and interests of workers worldwide. As a committed member of WFTU, the Vietnam Trade Union has actively contributed to the international trade union movement, fostering solidarity among the working class and advocating for workers' rights. Hosting the 2025 WFTU Presidential Council meeting once again underscores the Vietnam trade union's proactive and responsible role in international cooperation. This year's WFTU Presidential Council meeting presents a valuable opportunity for member trade unions to reflect on past achievements, exchange strategies for future initiatives, and continue working together toward a fairer and more progressive future for workers around the world. May the 2025 WFTU Presidential Council meeting achieve great success.